Hi, water signs. My name is Michelle Kelly. Welcome to This Is Your Sign. This is your July 2021 career and finance reading. If you've already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit subscribe and that notification bell. When you go into subscriptions, you'll get notified every time I do a video. If you go into subscriptions, and also give me a thumbs up if you like this, because it'll help you. It'll help you. It'll help me get my channel seen more and get the messages out there. So, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, happy birthday, Cancer. This is your career and finance reading. Plus, I put a video out every Saturday, even if you don't go into subscription. So, look me up every Saturday. All right, chaos and conflict, unfinished symphony, and the tribe. So, you guys, the chaos and conflict, you guys were in, I want to say like career and finance limbo. Maybe you've been in a job or in something that you thought was the right thing for you, and it was the right thing to you and for you until it's not. So this has been causing some turmoil for you guys in the past. And the next one is unfinished symphony. So it's like you have unfinished business with whatever has been going on, things that you need to address. And as you are able to address this, as you are able to heal this, it's going to get you to your soul tribe. And we've talked about this before if you've seen my reading. A lot of times it doesn't feel like you're going to find your people, but you are, and they're going to find you too. So part of this is just healing. I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into the chaos and conflict because I want to explain this better to you guys. So it says, circumstances appear to be chaotic, but everything that has happened now is the truth shaking things up so you can find your real path to prosperity. Yes, it's a stormy time and it feels like there are opposing forces wherever you turn. Be assured that the divine purpose of this chaos, there is a divine purpose for this chaos. Everything doesn't work. Everything that doesn't work is being taken from you, so the truest parts remain. The events occurring now are essential for your ultimate prosperity. The chaos is divinely inspired, even though it doesn't appear that way. In time, you will know this to be true. So this card is telling me that maybe you guys feel unsettled right now and you're not sure what direction you're supposed to be going in for career and finance, and maybe you thought you knew the direction you were supposed to be in. And like I was saying, it wasn't wrong. It was the direction you were supposed to go in until you're not. So a lot of times it gets shifted for you when you're not able to do it for yourself. And most of us aren't able to do it for ourselves. So what happens is you get fired. You get laid off, you get in an accident, something happens to make you shift. And a lot of times when something happens, your position gets eliminated. When something happens to make you shift, it brings up every insecurity that you have. Fear, shame, you're not good enough. What did I do wrong? How could I have done it better? How could I have done it different? This is saying whatever chaos and conflict, whichever got shifted for you, it wasn't your fault and you didn't do anything wrong. This is the divine telling you, you are needing to go, and the divine needs you someplace else. And you're going to be supported in this process, even when it doesn't feel like it. So the next one is unfinished symphony. So it's unfinished business. So even if you think like I'm done with this and I'm ready to move on, this is kind of like not quite yet. Hold your horses. If you've ever heard that expression, like, Jesus, what do? I hold my horses? you have fun and start enjoying your life. Make sure you complete projects now before starting new ones. Perhaps you've created something special that will increase your sense of abundance and bring you the opportunities for wealth. However, if you don't see it through, it won't add up to anything more than clutter. Now is the time to put your nose to the grindstone and complete the task you have accumulated. Pay your bills, sign the documents, do your filing, hand in assignments, complete a work of art, tie up loose ends so you can move forward suringly, knowing that you're on the prosperous path and feeling refreshed and excited about the future. So you guys, whatever you have left or needed to move on from, you have some loose ends that you need to tie up, and maybe right now you feel like, fuck it, I'm done with that, I'm not doing that. This is like, it's very hard to move forward. It's like you're carrying stuff from the past, and it's very heavy and hard to keep going when you're carrying this. You will feel lighter and freer when you go back and address things. So maybe you have to file for unemployment, or maybe you have to go back and talk to a boss and do an exit interview, or maybe you have to go say goodbye to people and you don't want to, or you're embarrassed or you're ashamed. This is saying, clean it up when you can. It is going to set you free and not make you feel worse. So there are some things that you need to address that maybe you're feeling a sense of overwhelmness right now. So there's this one book, if you get a chance to go on hayhouse.com, there's this one book, and I listened to it because I need audio, called From Clutter to Clarity. And it was extremely helpful to me, but it was saying a lot of times you're not afraid of doing what's right in front of you. Usually you're afraid of the thing that happens after it. So I'll give you an example. So I knew I needed to get rid of my cable. I couldn't afford it. But I wasn't afraid to get rid of my cable. I was afraid of, I can't work my TV once I get rid of it. I'm gonna have to learn a new way to work my TV. I'm gonna have to get Hulu. I'm gonna have to get these apps. And I don't know how to do this. So it is all about just doing what is in front of you. The other thing was, and this was a great example too, just say your house is messy and you don't like having people over, but if you're like, if I clean my house up, then I have to invite people over. You don't have to invite people over. You can still clean your house up. You know, it's like if I do one thing, then I have to do something else that I don't want to do. You don't have to do things that aren't right for you, but this is suggesting when you're ready to clean this up, it'll be a lot easier to move forward when you address these issues first. So I'm thinking that you guys have felt overwhelmed and didn't want to go back and do this yet, but maybe these people will come to you too, so you don't have to. So the next one is the tribe. So all of this is leading you to your soul's purpose, to your tribe, which I know you might not believe they're not out there for you, but they are, and they're looking for you and they're waiting for you. And it says, whenever you're in a community of like-minded others, there is a powerful opportunity to reap great abundance. It's essential to ask, what can I contribute? Rather than what can I get from this? Figure out a need and look to fill it. Something meaningful will manifest. Even if what manifests is small, it's a sign that the doors of opportunity will swing wider. There's also another meaning of this card to consider. Do I try to be all things to all people? Choose your role and be true to it, to serve from a sense of authenticity. There is no greater feeling of accomplishment than knowing you have a purpose. So you guys, you do have a purpose, and maybe part of this right now is if you're unemployed and you're not working and you're worried about money, go volunteer. Even if you're like, why the fuck would I volunteer if I need money? If honestly, if it is going to get you out of yourself and help you have fun and bring joy and help yourself and other people, this could bring you abundance more than you could ever realize. And instead of just looking for the prize at the end, look at the now and what can I give instead of what can I get. So you guys are givers, and you don't have to always just receive financially, even when you're scared about money. And I know everyone is afraid of money and not having enough and financial security. And there's a big fear around this. But even volunteering, going to give some of your gifts to others is going to help you more than you realize right now. So Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces, I'm going to pull some more cards out of the Archangel Gabriel cards. And these are your life's purpose. So if you're not sure of like where you're supposed to go, how you're supposed to get there, and what you're supposed to be doing, this is going to give you some more clarity and affirmation. So let's see, all you water signs. These cards drop out and then you guys see my hair and me on the floor constantly. Okay. It says, listen only to love. Don't allow fear to distract you from your divine mission. Okay. Listen only to love. So I'm going to tell you, how do you only listen to love? You know, when you were little and you got accused of being too sensitive, you were listening to love. And when people were saying you're too sensitive, they weren't listening to love. They were shaming you because they wish they were able to listen. And maybe you got accused of being gullible. Oh, you're so gullible. And really, you were listening to love. So, love is, you know, you guys know love is patient, love is kind, love isn't judgmental. So anything that comes out of like, why would you go and do that? People don't want to hear what you have to say. You're not that smart. People are smarter than you. That is not love. That is fear, and that is your ego. That is your head talking to you. So listen to your heart. And if you guys have a hard time with that, I know you listen to other people's hearts. So if you could pretend like, what would I say to a friend? What would I say to somebody that I love? And then try and apply that to yourself. So I hope that helps, water signs. The next one is editor, and it says your writing or other creative project benefits from outside help and support. So it says you guys are writers. You're writers. Getting outside help and support right now is going to help you. So part of your process right now is to write. And that is part of the divine getting the things that need to come out of you by writing. So getting help with your writing right now would definitely, it sounds like you guys are meant to write and be writers. So going for some help with this is not going to defeat your purpose. So asking for help, looking for help with this process, but it's saying the divine is letting me know that you guys are writers. So the next one is gratitude. It says you attract more blessings when you appreciate your current blessings. You attract more blessings when you appreciate your current blessings. You guys, it's very easy to focus on what you don't have, what you didn't get yet, what you need more of. And this is saying start remembering what you do have. Start being grateful for what you have. It's very hard to do. We're all taught to go get more. We need more now, and what we're lacking instead of one of the things that I started during this quarantine process is I started a miracle journal. And I started writing down all the miracles I could see every day. And it has turned into a journal and me writing down all the gifts that I have. But every day I get more out of me. So this is saying, if you guys are looking, how can you be more grateful? How can I see what I'm grateful for? Start writing a gratitude list. Get a journal. Start writing it down. A lot of times seeing it on paper, seeing that visual makes it more real. Another thing you can do is please put the date next to it so you remember it, so you timestamp it. So you know when you get started, you know when you write it. If you guys are already doing this, congratulations and thank you. So maybe part of being grateful right now is going back and reading your gratitude journal in case you've forgotten what it is. And if you guys do this, I promise I'm going to go back and start reading mine, because I've been writing in it every day, but I haven't gone back and look and see the progress and see how it's going. But I think this is how your writing career is starting also, is by this gratitude journal. All right, I'm going to read from the Guardian Angel Tarot cards from Radley Valentine, just giving you guys a little bit more before you leave today. So it's 7 of Thought, and it says, you've been confused about a situation in your life, and now suddenly everything is completely clear to you. Whether the truth was revealed by your angels, disclosed by a friend, your friends are your angels, and you're theirs too, by the way, disclosed by a friend or discovered it on your own, it feels great to be awake and aware. Feel free to ask for time alone if that's what you need. So you guys, you might be needing some downtime right now, some moments of solitude. I think your ears are starting to open more because you're starting to feel safe. And a lot of times it is very hard to connect to ourselves, to our spirit, to the divine until you feel safe. But this is telling me, the divine is telling me, you guys are starting to feel safe and you're starting to trust yourself. And the more that you do this, the more you can receive these messages from the divine, from your friends, from everyone, because your ears are starting to open, but they needed to be closed and guarded to protect you until they didn't. But you're getting, your spiritual puzzle is being put back together, water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. And as you're putting together your puzzle, you're helping other people put theirs together too. So the next one is Guardian of Abundance. This is a time of great success for you. All your plans are blessed and you will move forward perfectly. Unexpected job opportunities arrive in the near future. Make sure to accept them if it is right for you. This card indicates that someone with an amazing career is involved in the situation. This is a powerful person with great integrity who enjoys hard work. This person could be you. This person is you. So this card indicates someone with an amazing career that's involved in the situation. This is a powerful person with great integrity who enjoys hard work. This person could be you. So you guys, the job opportunities are coming, even when you don't think they are, or don't believe, or don't trust. And it is scary. It is scary when you don't know what's on the other side. But the fear of what's on the other side is a lot worse than what is actually on the other side. So this is like, face your fear and do it anyway. And part of doing this is just to go and do all the things that make you happy, that are fun. Dance, sing, play, hike, get out in nature, color, paint, exercise, whatever makes you happy, that is going to help you find your soul's purpose. And the last one is two of thought. Your angels have noticed that you're not moving forward. You have multiple options that you're reviewing and you seem unable to choose. Ask your angels for the signs of what direction to take. Just listen to your own inner voice. Deep down, you know what to do. So it's saying that you have multiple options and you seem to be unable to choose. So you guys, it's okay if you can't choose one thing right now yet. It will get narrower for you. You will start to hone in on what you need and what is right for you. So this is all about bringing it in, honing it in. So I just watched this thing the other day called The Illusion of Money by Kevin, I want to say Kevin Cease, I think it is. I hope I'm getting his name right. But anyway, it was saying, God, now I lost my train of thought. God, please come back to me. All right, it's not coming back to me, and I guess it's not meant to. I'm going to tell you guys, you can't pick the wrong thing. You won't. It's going to show up. Keep moving forward, breathing, laughing, having fun, doing things that bring you joy. Another thing is getting in touch with your creativity. My one girlfriend, two of my girlfriends and I had a really fun night and we made these God boxes. So it says pray, it says let go. And whenever I'm worried about something or not sure about it, I write it down and I put it in the God box and I let it go. And, when first I would just write the thing and the date, and now I write, Dear God, please bless and allow, like I do it for other people and I do it for myself. So I think after this, I'm going to write, Dear God, please let all the I am going to do that. Please let all the water signs see their signs and get their directions in which way they want to go, they need to go, and it will come to you. But even just making this God box was really fun. It brought me joy, and it is still bringing me joy. And I have a lot of things in there, and a few of my girlfriends, I'm like, I don't know what to do with these. It's filled up, and I need to empty it. And a girlfriend of mine suggested to go and to go through them and see all the ones that came true and then burn them. And so I did. I went outside and I burned them and I said a little prayer and I did it in like the seashell thing, and I honored and thanked God for allowing all of these to come to. And that was really nice because I had to ask other people, and that is leading me up to what I forgot to tell you guys. Okay, from this Kevin Cease. Go around and ask 5 people, what are your most positive attributes or traits about you? What is it that you bring to people that you don't even know? So as homework, I hope you guys are able to find at least 5 people that can tell you what you bring with grace and ease that you don't even know. And listen only to love. Listen to the people who tell you nice things about you. Not, oh, you can't say no. You can't stick up for yourself. Do not ask these people. So this is your sign, signing off to all my water signs. Happy birthday, Cancer. And I will see you all soon. If you're still watching, thank you so much. Please subscribe.